It's 5 a.m, which is why we look like we look like and why it's so dark. The monks, the local monks, come out and they collect alms, which means that they walk through the town and local people give them gifts and donations of sticky rice and other foods, which is one of the main ways how the monks live and survive. So we're up at this time to come and see the monks who are receiving their alms this morning. It's very difficult to see because they've been surrounded by people who aren't giving anything. So the monks are coming along that way, but people are just getting in their faces and taking pictures. There are so many people just being rude and blocking the way and getting in the monks' faces. Thought we'd come around the corner a bit maybe. I reckon the youngest ones are about 9 or 10, aren't they? It's now nearly 8 o'clock. We've been back to our hostel, we've had breakfast, and now we're heading out. We're going to try and get ourselves a tuk-tuk to go to the waterfalls. What is that dog doing? Okay, I know. Quite a long journey really, it's quite far. Cycled? No, I don't think so. However, I was reading in the book he gave me that we could go and walk to one of like the art villages, like the paper village or something. Wow, look at this trail of ants.
Oh wow.
They're all kind of amassing here. Don't know whether there's no food there, is there?
There's some huge ones there. The ones with massive heads.
Yeah. Wowza. Do not feed the bears.
No problem.
These are some bears, and they're native only to Southeast Asia. This isn't a zoo. This is actually a bear sanctuary, so all of the bears in this sanctuary have been saved from poachers. They've decided that it's not worth releasing them because the chances of them getting repoached is so high. So what they do is they look after them here. They a lot of them come injured, so they get them back to health and then they release them into the bigger enclosure. Oh my goodness, hello. See its tongue come out.
Got it.
Oh my goodness, someone is sleepy. It's like me at 5 a.m. The big thing that the bears are used for here is to extract their bile, and then they use it in medicines and things like that. So there's a big push around Southeast Asia and South Korea to try and stop that and to try and save as many of the bears as possible. And the woman was saying that there's a few bits of legislation coming into place in the next few years, which is really exciting, about what will be legal and illegal to use the bears for. Yes, which is why the bears are here. But they're working to eventually eradicate bear hunting for bile around Southeast Asia and also South Korea. Look at the colour of this water.
limestone in the rock.
The colour?
So blue, yeah.
Amazing.
We're literally the only people here.
It's fairly early. And cold. Have fun. Yeah, I'm done. Go on, see you later.
Bye.
We've finished in the waterfall. We're coming out now, it's 12 o'clock and there's still crowds and crowds of people coming in, so we're both really grateful that we went in as soon as it opened.
The early bird gets the worm.
It does, it also gets the nice pictures with no one else in it.
It gets those Insta vibes.
It's now evening time and we're going back out after having a bit of a rest. A nap, some would say. We're going to go and see some storytelling done in the local theatre, which I'm really looking forward to. Savadi. 2 please.
Yeah, it was good, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it as well. It was really nice because there was a young man telling the stories and there was an older guy playing an instrument which was called the can, and it was made out of like bamboo, like hollow bamboo, and it was really cool. Some kind of like woodwind sounds. And he was playing and the young man was telling the stories, and he told a story of how the can came into being, which was because a young beautiful woman wanted to recreate the sounds of a mystical bird that she wanted to listen to forever. And those stories about how the Mekong came to being and how lots of the mountains in the area came to being and things like that. It was really interesting, it was really nice. It was really nice with the music, and they were really well told as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's a very simple format, but it's all it needed, and I enjoyed it a lot. It's our penultimate day in Luang Prabang, and today we're going to go for a walk and we're going to try and make it to the smaller towns nearby where they make textiles and paper weaving and things like that, and see what it looks like. It's meant to be about 2 kilometres walk, so it's not too far. Yeah, looking forward to seeing it. And this is the old bridge we're about to cross. Savadi. Cuties.
Yeah.
This is the weaving village. We've already walked past some shops with women weaving and selling their wares. There they are. They're coming. And there's also a lot of paper crafts here. There's some really, really beautiful ones here with the flowers. Just as we arrived at this weaving workshop, the women have left and gone on a break. And here are all the looms. Oh, look how complicated it is. I'd like to buy a scarf at some point, but I don't think I'm going to be spending $600. Yeah, these are all silk though, so I won't be buying any of these anyway.